So Ashi Waza is maybe a better word for, I think people throw around the word foot sweeps. Like it definitely kind of messed with my head for a second. I always wanted like foot sweeps, but part of it is it's not just the clean, like stepping on a banana peel thing. It's foot techniques overall, right? Trips and blocks. And sometimes you get that, banana peel thing going on. And that's very satisfying. But this was one of the first foot sweeps, foot techniques, let's call it. It's not so much a sweep that I got good at and started to kind of get me going down the road of foot sweeps. I'll actually turn this way. So if we both have our right foot forward, I'm gonna just do this rear crossover step, right? And I could, from just this position, this rear crossover, I could get an overhook in Uchimata. So it is sort of like an Uchimata, but it's different. When I do my rear crossover, I make sure I have a collar tie. And there's, again, different, sometimes I'll be here going through the arm drag system, the thumb up, thumb down. Instead of going from, I can go straight from my thumb up, thumb down, right to a collar tie. Yeah, and now I'm basically standing next to TJ, and I wanna try, like, I'm tipping him forward. When I tip him on one foot, that makes his other foot light. So that's a big part of it, is the snap. But at the same time, so here we are again, right? As I rear crossover, there's my collar tie. I'm trying to hit my Achilles right in the front of his shin. I'm almost dragging my foot. And as I kick the leg up, I snap the head down. And then I throw. So I actually keep constant connection from the collar tie. I kind of like do the old crystal ball and push. So I'm doing my rear crossover step. My Achilles tendon just bouncing, or my calf on the front of his shin, boom, right into an over under. And this goes right back into one of my favorite mat returns, just spiraling them to the ground and taking their back or entering the truck. Okay, so again, from here, you gotta find this timing here. Turn just like this, right here. Yeah. Sometimes I can be closer or further away. Eventually you'll learn how to gauge that distance, and I can be way out here and I can just, right? So syncing up the crystal ball motion with lifting the foot is everything. Just move around just a little bit so you can see. Yeah, see, you really start to spin a guy to the mat. And again, I would still throw my over-under on. A nice way to kind of finish this, whether he falls straight to the ground or I still spiral him to the ground, right? Like if I were to more spiral him to the ground, right, here we are. And he really bases out and he ties it, gets in a little ball. And if you sit up too much, I'm just gonna do that one more time just so you see. Yeah, you're here, I can still tip you down. So now you gotta, yeah, right? All I'm gonna do is keep my shoulder on the back of his neck. I'm gonna do a back step, and that's gonna make me turn 90 degrees to him, and our spines will be aligned, right? So head to the mat, I back step, and now I just pull everything in. A bit out of frame there, but stay a little closer this way. Yeah, here we go. Still spiral into the mat, there. He didn't let me pull him backward, so now I back step and pull. I want to put those hooks in as I land. It was that crab ride before my normal hooks. But mostly the focus is on, again, woohoo, nice, exactly. Even if we just take their back with it. Just a super fun option to kind of get the game going. And of course it's, there'll be times where I don't get the spin, and now I'm just going to my ankle pick with the collar tie, right? It just ties into everything else that we do.